Alrighty, hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Sir Adrian here to film the British Empire's turn in our current game of Global War 1914, titled Operation Tannenberg, after our little hiatus. So, a couple quick housekeeping items. In this battle here, as I move this German infantry to the side, there was actually, after we looked over things again, supposed to be one less infantry unit. So instead of three, there's two in Eastern Germany. We also, for housekeeping, yes, this artillery that was lend-leased by the Germans to the Austrians couldn't have been lend-leased to them. Not because of the new artillery restrictions. So Germany could build with the new restrictions two artillery class units per turn because it has two major factories. But it could also lend lease if it wanted to in the same turn an artillery to any of its allies. That doesn't count against that restriction. But the Ottomans have their factory that's at maximum damage. So if we look in the artillery restrictions, uh, bu- 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 lease. Yeah, so there's no damage limit. So even if his factory had one damage on it, um, he can't receive. Yeah, he can't receive that because technically the factory is damaged currently. So at the end of the Austrian turn, if he bought artillery and also fixed that factory, he would then be able to place his own artillery, but he can't receive any from the Germans. So we'll delete that. I'm not sure if the Germans will lend lease a militia to the Austrians. I feel like that makes sense, so we'll temporarily. Actually, no. We'll leave it for now, and we'll let them decide what they want to do. Um, I think that's what they'll do: is lend lease a militia to the Austro-Hungarians, and then do something else with their three IPP, unless they save it. Uh, but yeah, so I deleted the artillery, but we still have to resolve that. But we'll get that fixed up, and it's not going to impact the next. Well, the next turn it will be, but we'll have it fixed by then, so it's good for now. It won't impact the British turn. Otherwise, there was a slight correction, I think, having to do with purchase. So the Germans have 8 infantry instead of 7 in Bavaria, so there's an extra infantry there. And in Berlin, yep, in Berlin, this infantry got placed. I think otherwise that is it as far as I'm aware for housekeeping. So just this issue we'll deal with after this video. So on to the British. So we have 40 IPP to spend. We're going to save 1 IPP. We're going to cash and carry an artillery from our allies, the Americans. We'll buy for 7 a transport, for 5 an airship, 3 infantry, 3 colonial infantry, colonial upgrade for 2, and then diplomacy rolls for 2, and then we'll lend lease the Italians a mountain infantry. So that'll be it, except for the 1 IPP. We'll go ahead and do tech rolls to start. So we have 2 undamaged major factories that we can use. So we will go for defense in depth, which will be on a 7 or higher. And we miss, unfortunately. And otherwise, we'll go for wartime economy, which will be on a 7 or higher. That's a success. 1 out of 2, not bad. So Britain moves to stage 3, wartime economy. Excuse me. For the diplomacy roles, we have a free Diplo cube. Oh, I actually forgot we had a freebie. All right, just double checking something here. Hmm. Hmm. No, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna change a purchase, but I think that's okay. Yeah, so we'll go for Bulgaria with one of the purchased. Mm, yeah, yeah, we'll go for Bulgaria. We'll go for the Netherlands. Go ahead and change this. Nice deep red color, close enough. And the blue one will be for Romania. So Romania, the Netherlands, and oops, and Bulgaria. And of course, we missed for all of them. Haven't had the best of luck for diplomacy, but it's pretty hard in general, so all good. So that's that. Otherwise, combat, we'll have a couple, but not too many. We'll do the easy one. So this seaplane gonna fly out 1, 2, try to attack the coastal sub. And that's at a 3. Oh, lucky hit. Sink that guy. 2. And I don't think he could land. I think technically, I don't know if that's actually going on Maritime Air Patrol, um, but I think it might be. I'm not sure. But regardless, I don't think he can land after that because he used his. Oh no, actually, he has a movement of 4. Yeah, the Maritime Air Patrol range is 2, but he has a movement of 4. Okay, that's fine. So he'll just land back. Yeah, you know what? Here, he'll land in northern England. That's on non-combat, but we'll do that right now while we're here, anyways. 2 attrition attacks into Belgium, both on a 1. Odds are they'll miss, but you never know. Well, 2 6s would have been nice, but not what we need. So nothing happens there. Delete that Diplo cube. Then the only other attack we will have, these, or one of these torpedo boat destroyers will move 1, 2 spaces. This will be a screening force to clear this sea zone of this cruiser raider. So we'll roll that. So that will be 1 out of 1. His combat value is reduced from a 3 to a 1. Or from a 4 to a 1, sorry. And then responding, the black dice, that will be the cruiser raider defending on a 1. Oof. Close, but not quite, unfortunately. So that battle's over. This guy stays here. The cruiser raider, I imagine he would he wouldn't want to retreat to here. This guy's on escort duty. I imagine he'd probably just retreat here. I mean, the next turn he could reach. any of these lines or this line, so we'll put him here for now. But as always, we'll circle him just in case the Germans want to amend that and maybe put him here or in another, C zone. So that's good. And then these guys were the continuing force, so they just move 1, 2, 3. And we're just going to park it down here at C. Otherwise, that's it for combat. Non-combat, this infantry in Ottawa and this artillery in Ottawa are going to walk over into Quebec. This torpedo boat destroyer is going to move 1, 2, 3, and sit at C over here. This transport that was in port in the British Midlands will come out of port, move 1, 2, and go into port in Northern Ireland. These 3 infantry that are in London, they're gonna cross the narrow crossing in the English Channel to join their fellow brethren in Picardy. So we have 4 there currently, so we'll go up to 7. There you have it. This commander will non-combat 1, 2 down to southern France. Let's see here. This transport will move, 1, 2, 3 to there. He'll park at C. This TBD on escort duty will come off of escort duty. He'll move 1, 2, 3 to join him. This TBD will move off escort duty, move 1, 2 to join him as well. This torpedo boat will move 1, 2, join the dreadnought, or pre-dreadnought, sorry. Just off the Greek islands. This colonial in Western Egypt will walk a space to join his buddies in Eastern Egypt. Because why not? He's not serving much use there. Yeah, we have to remember to lose the IPP for that. You know what? Actually, we'll walk 1 down from here. Why not? So we have that IPP. There you go. Oh no, actually, we could bring the guy from. Yeah, you know what? No, we'll do. Yeah, no, we'll do. Here, we'll leave it there for now. So one of the guys walked over. This pre-dread, move 1, 2. He'll park it here. of a cruiser and this torpedo boat. Move one to, they'll park it with these guys. I'll actually have this pre-dread go into port here. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to port the major dockyard in eastern Egypt. These guys will move down here. Or they'll join the transport the cruiser and the torpedo boat destroyer. And I think that's it. Otherwise, yep. Oh, sorry, over here. The infantry in Benares will walk over into Punjab. The artillery in New Delhi will walk over into Punjab. And the Gurkha in Maharashtra will walk over into Punjab. And that will be it. Yeah, that'll be it. And we'll walk over one of our colonials into here. Why not? Actually, that would be targeted. You know what? Whatever. We'll leave that as is. So we'll still lose an IPP from the missing garrison there. Alright, otherwise that's it. Go ahead and place our units. This guy's getting cash and carried. From the Americans, we'll have him being built in New York City. We will have two of our colonials go over in India. So we still have our garrisons, one in New Delhi, one in Benares. The upgrade, that will go from home country, yada yada yada, whatever the shortest path is, down to the minor dockyard in South African Union, through Bechuanaland, into Rhodesia. We'll put infantry there. This Italian mountain infantry leave London. Similar to the last turn or 2 turns ago when we sent something, we'll go through the minor port in Normandy, go down through Aquitaine, through southern France, and then into northern Italy. So they'll have a mountain infantry. These 3 infantry will build in London, as one might expect. This colonial will build in Ireland. Yeah, we'll build that in. Yeah, we'll build that in Ireland. This transport that we will build at the major shipyard in the English Channel, and we'll just have it be import as well. We'll walk down an infantry from northern England. And yeah, we'll leave the militia there for now. And this British airship that we'll build at our minor factory in Eastern Egypt. All right, that'll be it for us. So we collect 36 IPP plus the one we saved for a total of 37. Then we lose one for having the missing garrison, so down to 36. But then we gain one from the Netherlands, so back up to 37 even. All right, otherwise that's it for the British, and we can go ahead and hand things off to the Austro-Hungarians.